Hello guys, my name is Apolina and I'm from a group called The True Dawn in Life. Today's topic is that even when it hurts, just keep going. The reason why I say even when it hurts, just keep going is that in a believing life, just in a life of believing in God, it gets to a time where you just don't want to keep believing, or it gets to a time where you don't want to continue with the race, because there are so many situations in Christianity life. I know believing God is just wonderful, but it gets to a time when you face struggles that don't have an end. It gets to a time where you're struggling with your sin. All the time you're sinning against God. You fight the sin of flesh, but somehow you're just down. It gets to a point where you feel low, like you're not leveling up. You see others are used by God, but you're still at the same place. It gets to that time, and that time and that season hurts a lot. When you see others, are continuing the race, when you see others are used with God, when you see others have more energy than you, and it hurts because you also wish to be at the same place they are at. It hurts when you see that you're not continuing, you're just at the same place, and you see others in front of you. They're good with God, their relationship is good with God, they can talk to God, they have a connection with God, but when you look at yourself, there's nothing happening in your life. It hurts. That's why I'm telling you today, even when it hurts, just keep going. It's the same as when people are racing. I know some people would pass you and they'll be in front of you. Those who are behind you are in front of you. But the main focus should be on the finish line. Basically, you shouldn't focus on those who are passing you. You should focus on the finish line, because the finish line is where everybody's trying to get to. So basically, your focus when it comes to Christianity, when it comes to believing God, your focus should be on God, not those he's raising, not those he's using. Yes, it hurts when you see God using others, when you see the relationship of others and God is like the relationship is good, but your relationship with God is just it's not good. So you wish to be like them, you wish to have a relationship with God as they are having a relationship with God. It gets to that point and it hurts a lot. But I want to tell you, it's just, even when it hurts, even when others have more or just more energy than you, just keep going, because that's part of the journey. The time you get tired, the times you just don't know what to say in front of God, but the focus should be on God. The focus should be on the finishing line, because that's where everybody's trying to go. Yes, today my relationship with God might be good, but I don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. So today somebody might have a relationship with God, they're good, but tomorrow things might change. So for you, you might be low, you're at the same level, but you don't know what God is planning. You don't know what God is planning for your life. You don't know what God is planning. So I want to tell you today, just keep going. Look at God. Let him be the main focus, because that's how it should be. Just focus on God, not those he's raising. Yes, you might be down, but the thing that God wants is for us to cry out to him. God wants us to cry out to him. If we need help, if we need God to fix us, he wants us to cry out to him. God searches our hearts. He looks in our hearts. If he sees that you actually need him, if he sees that you actually need his help, he will help you. So it's better to not let yourself down, but actually look at God. Tell him what you need from him. Tell him your struggles, and he will be able to help you. So don't give up, because the race is still on. Yes, others are in front of you, but you gotta run as hard as you can to also pass them, so you can get to the finish line. Also do a hard work hard, so that you can be able to have that relationship with God, because this is the race. Everybody's trying to get closer to God. Everybody's trying to fight the flesh, because the flesh is what brings sin, and the flesh is what causes us to be far away from God. So basically, your job is to fight, to have that relationship with God. If you're feeling low, if you're feeling that you don't have that relationship with God, just cry out to him and he will be able to hear you, because that's what God wants. He wants us to look at him, because he is the finish line. We're trying to get to God. We're trying to race to reach God. So if you see that you don't have that relationship with him, just kneel down, cry out to him. If there is something that God needs to fix, tell him to fix it, so that he can be able to help you. And that's what I have for you guys today, and may God bless you.